working now? Sorry, folks. We were having a couple of technical difficulties right there. I hope everything is working out correctly. All right. Man, I was trying to get things to load up, and it was just not working too well. Folks, I need to start with an apology about yesterday. I can't control Mother Nature, and we had some horrible weather roll through here yesterday. Nowhere near as bad as what it was like down south, but definitely enough to knock out power for quite some time. And, yeah, sorry about that. The Bobo ended kind of abruptly. That's not what I was going for at all. And today we've got good weather, so we shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. Yeah, it was so bad yesterday. They had these wind advisories and everything like that. And, damn, I need to show that better. Like, why can't I do that? All right, bear with me for 1 second. It was so bad out here yesterday. Guess we got to do it like this and then do it like this. And all right, there it is. I mean, look at this. This was the high-rise bridge. I was on the news a couple of months ago, and they were asking me about traffic on this bridge. As we were doing the Bobo yesterday, this was the scene that took place. This truck got blown damn near off of the bridge. That bridge sits, pretty high above the water, and the driver in that truck was just dangling right there. Folks, you want to talk about shitting the bed? Oh, I'd have shit my pants in that situation. The guy lived. They rescued this dude. They used this crane, and they hoisted this dude down, and then they put the harness on the guy, and they got him out of there. They saved his life. So shout out to everybody who did that. But, man, that's crazy. That was taking place yesterday as we were doing the Bobo. Fucking nuts. So, again, we got cut off yesterday, and we were in the midst of talking about what was going on with the flip house. I was showing you guys that trim work with the notched out receptacles in there, and, man, that was something. I actually got a chance to go see the flip house yesterday and see that for myself in person. I filmed a little bit of a video about the flip house because we do have some breaking news on the house. And I don't believe this for a moment, but it definitely will make for a clickable video. I was having a conversation with my contractor, I think it was yesterday, after the Bobo, somewhere around there. I said, yo, when do you think we can get this thing done? Do you think we can get this thing done by the end of the month? We're already halfway through April. And he said that he was trying to have this house done by the end of the week. Will we make that deadline? We've had about 4 deadlines thus far. We've not even come close to making any of those. But maybe we do. Hey, Blade fan, what's going on with you, man? Shout out to you. Special shout out to you for helping Rabbit out. And everybody else up in here, special shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for rocking with me on the Bobo this morning. Never again. We've got 99 people in here. The rest of them possibly are watching Jellicoe's newest video. I'm a cunt hair away from doing a video on all of that. And we'll have to get into that. But anyways, a lot to share with you guys this morning. Let me pull up my notes. First thing I want to say is a very special shout out to Shannon for sharing what she shared yesterday. Some people, I guess, were making some pretty bad comments about all of that. They were kind of annoying Shannon, talking about, if you don't like the conditions, don't get locked up. And I mean, touche. That is most certainly a true enough point. But people are people. People are people too. Prisoners are people too. And, I get it. We're dealing with a lockdown. You're not going to be getting showers. But to be locked up in a cell where you ain't even got a fucking toilet or a sink, that's pretty crazy. And then to be getting fed a cereal bar and a scoop of peanut butter, that's starvation right there. And then, and I know that it's not just in our state. I think it was in New York or New Jersey, one of those states. There was a picture that was posted from a prison tray. And it was literally a fucking raw piece of chicken on the tray because the staff, they didn't even want to come to work to cook the food. Staff just as scared as the prisoners are. So, there it is. Dark Carnival, what's going on with you, man? Shout out to you. Welcome. Glad to have you for so long. Sick Boy, thank you for letting me know how many people are up in here. Nibby says Joe tweeted that to Governor Northam. You know, he's doing a lot of crazy things right now. I just read last night that on July 10th, marijuana in the state of Virginia will only be a civil penalty. It'll be a $25 ticket. I told my wife last night as I was reading that, shit me, your boy's about to be smoking fat-ass blunts. Maybe I need that. But my wife was opposed to that idea, so that's out the window completely. But it would make for some crazy content. Joe's reaction to the devil's lettuce. I don't handle that well at all. That's kind of a narcotic, you know, and I'm completely opposed to any form of using. So I don't know how that would actually go over. Maybe not. So anyway, shout out to Shannon for that video yesterday. I thought it was a really good video. And to anybody who took the time to check it out, a very special shout out to you guys. Yesterday, the storm was, I can't even say it was all that bad. We probably had like 30-mile-an-hour wind gust. It knocked out the power. But it was what happened during all of this, and it didn't last for all that long. We lost power, and my power was off for a couple of hours. I think I got power back at 12 o'clock. By that point, I was laying on the couch with the dogs, feeling like I was probably not going to do shit yesterday. Not upload a video, fuck it. Nothing to do, trying to conserve the battery on my phone. I'm not prepared for this. But it is what it is. But in the midst of the storm, folks, I did do some filming. Because we definitely got some damage, man. We got a fair amount of freaking damage from this damn storm. As I got done with the Bobo, unexpectedly, unbeknownst to me that we would just get cut off the way that we did. Silly Willie said, what happened to having the new background? I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Trust me, we definitely need the new background. Your boy's been busy. Every day that I get ready to do this Bobo, I feel like an absolute letdown. Oh, shit. Shout out to Dave. Good morning. You're live on the air.
I know. That's why I called.
Oh, what's going on, man?
Well, the Air Force and the Navy jets are still flying around my house. Them have COVID-19.
Yeah, they're probably getting ready to bomb the entire area, man.
Yeah, they're like, let's get rid of it before it gets worse, right?
Have you ever seen that movie? God damn, what's the name of that movie? Outbreak. You ever seen that?
Yeah, with the little monkey.
Yeah, it's called
Morgan Freeman.
Yes, it's called Operation Clean Slate. That's when they're getting ready to bomb everything.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? Let's get rid of it.
What you up to, man?
Well, not working.
I'm sorry to hear that, but hey, maybe that'll make for an opportunity for us to get together and practice some social distancing. Hell yeah. Word. Well, look, let me do this Bobo, and I'll hit you up as soon as I get done.
All right. Y'all people be easy.
Shout out to Dave. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace. Oh, shit, I just hung up on him, kind of. Yeah, I got a chance to talk with Dave yesterday. It was a good time. We talked for quite some time and talked about a lot of different things, and he told me that there was a potential that he might not be working today, so I said maybe we can get together. The folks would like to see you. I'd like to see you. Just be able to chop it up, shoot the shit, and see what's going on with him. So there's that. And a very special shout out to him and his, and we'll look forward to that. We were actually talking about a camping trip yesterday. You know, when all of this blows over. You know, it's like legitimately everybody is serving time right now. We're all serving time. If you've never served time, you're serving time right now. Ellen DeGeneres is serving time in her $30 million mansion. Nice cleanup job, though, you know, doing some giveaways after that fucking fiasco. But I mentioned that, Nemo, shout out to you for the 3 months, because when you serve time, one thing that you do is you always plan for what you're going to do after the time is over with. And I mean, think about this. You can't go out. You can't go to no bars. You can't go to no restaurants. Fuck supporting your local restaurants. They're fucking up every order at this point. They could care less. Fuck that. We're working during a pandemic. You don't need your goddamn sides from Popeyes. Yeah, that's what's happening. John, I'm sorry, but I got a bitch right now. I mean, that's what's every time I'm ordering something, the shit's fucked up. And I get it. It's a pandemic. Support your local restaurant industry. But anyways, while serving time, everybody is making plans about what you're going to do after after you get out. Man, I swear to God, when I get out, I'm going to motherfucking Outback. I'm going to get me a big-ass T-bone steak and a blooming onion. And me and Dave were making plans yesterday. It was like, top bunk, bottom bunk action, having the conversation in the dark, sort of like George Young and Diego. George, you had the wrong dream. We're talking about going fucking camping, renting a camper, that type of shit. So, yeah, I'll get a chance to go see Dave today. That's something I haven't gotten a chance to do in a long time, and hopefully I'll get a chance to share some of that with you guys. That's what I'm going to be looking forward to. Also, breaking news, folks. Rabbit is back to work this morning. He texted me at 4:30 this morning and said, "What's up, bro? Good morning." I wasn't up that damn early. Rabbit was so excited to get back to work today. I talked with him yesterday. He was so grateful for all of the help that you guys provided to him. I know a lot of people had a lot of nasty things to say about Rabbit, but I fucks with the dude, man. I want to see the best for him. He really appreciates his job. He works his ass off. He helped me like a motherfucker on Easter when we went and did that big-ass landscaping job. So, good deal for that. And I almost got up with him yesterday and, filmed something about him getting ready to go back to work. I couldn't make it happen because, one, we had the storm, and then I had a whole bunch of stuff after that to do. I had to film a video once the power finally came back on. That video you guys are going to see today. And spoiler alert, I don't think the video is as good as when we addressed it on the Bobo. We addressed it on the Bobo on Friday, and what I'm talking about is the Lansing prison riot. I'm doing a reaction video like Lockdown and 60 Days In. Kind of something along those lines. I don't really do the reaction videos, but they're an easy day for me. We just pull up the footage, make a couple of funny faces, say a couple of things that might be of interest, and boom, bada bing, bada boom, couple ad breaks later, we got no views. On the Bobo, we crushed that shit. A lot of F-bombs. A lot of explicitness. But on YouTube, we can't really do that. Can't really do that. So, Anthony says, did I hear from Cody? I did hear from Cody. Cody's power was off all day yesterday, so that kind of sucked. But he did help me get this video cut up. You guys will be seeing that video today. There is a lot of other stuff that I threw into that video that I hope you guys will find of interest. So that's what's coming today, the Lansing prison riot reaction video. And something else, goddamn, I'm running through these notes. I'm running through these notes pretty fast. Something else that I found interesting. I don't know where I saw this at, whether it was on the Facebook fan page or if it was on the on Twitter. Somebody sent this to me. I need to try to find this. I guess we could just look up his stupid ass name. I'm sure it's gonna pop up. Yeah, of course it's gonna pop up. We could make a whole video about this, but I don't think that that's really going to happen. And, I'm disgusted with life in the world because of shit like this that I'm getting ready to share with you, man. Shit like this. Jabby, shout out to you. I'll check the Facebook messages. I was responding to a couple of messages this morning. Folks, I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but, we kind of... I can't say that we predicted this would happen or anything like that. I don't remember. If I ever mentioned something about this, I probably did in passing, saying that this could happen, but whatever. It's happening now, folks. It's real. We've got Snitch 9 dropping snitch jokes on Tory Lanez Quarantine Radio. Folks, if you don't know what Tory Lanez is, I don't neither. Some sort of rapper, R&B singer. I don't know who he is. But he's got a pretty popping, I don't know if that's good to be using blood codes. He's got a pretty popping Instagram live that he does with a lot of booty shaking and thirsty women desperate for attention. And it gets a lot of views. It gets a lot of plays. A lot of people check this thing out. And 6ix9ine was in the comments on this, and he's dropping snitching jokes, which is not, it's not funny. It's borderline pathetic. 6ix9ine surprised fans when he popped up on Tory Lanez comments with a quip about snitching on the singer. Yes, where is this comment that he left? Yeah, he said something along the lines of, "Let me play this new shit or I'm a snitch on you," the disgraced rapper wrote. That's a good way to word it. You not even from America, you from Canada. Oh, snitching right there. Wow. But yeah, we're making fucking jokes about this shit. You have taken away the lives of people who, don't get me wrong, they definitely were involved in illegal activities as well. If it wasn't you, it would have been somebody else. A good way for you to justify it. Let me give you that for free. And, now you're free. You free. Like the shit never even happened. You're going to use the fact that the entire world knows you as a disgraced rapper / snitch to your advantage for clout. Hopping on this, booming Instagram live. There's the comment right there. I guess he's smoking looks like a little piece of dog dookie right there. That's looking like what I saw Louis drop in the yard today. 6ix9ine verified on Instagram. Let me play my new shit or I'm a snitch on you. Look at the reaction from this man. You not even from America, you Canada. You from Canada. Fucking sad, man. Fucking sad. Actually, everybody in this was verified. D-Nice. Yeah. Insane. Insanity, folks. Don't need to make a whole video about it. I mean, that's about all there is to it right there, folks. Pretty crazy. But anyways, I wanted to share that with you guys. Get back on track. So let me tell you a little bit about yesterday. Yesterday was a pretty interesting day. I've got a little vlog. I don't know how good it is. Hydrocarbon, you rocking the new mouse pad? I am not. Like I said, I got some major work to do. And it's not for not wanting to. I just haven't had time to move everything up here. Maybe tomorrow I'll have everything set up. But I got a lot to do today, and let me tell you about yesterday. After the Bobo got cut short, we were dealing with the storm. It felt like the end of days outside, but it wasn't really that bad. However, judged upon my backyard, or based upon my backyard, you couldn't tell. You would have thought it was horrible. I came downstairs. There was no power. I didn't know what to do. I can't use the computer. I could have filmed the vlog, and thank God one magically appeared for me. I looked outside. The wind was howling. 30 miles an hour. Dark clouds overhead. Sort of like, sometimes how life feels. And then I looked into my backyard, and folks, what did I see? Something that I could not have ever been prepared for. Something that caught me completely off guard. How long can I drag this out? I don't know if you remember, but a couple of months ago, it was me and Rabbit. I think even Jellicoe was with me.
Are there any accurate prison shows on TV?
After prison shows on TV? Shout out to you. Spawn Killer. Oh, are there any accurate prison shows on TV? Yeah, I'm sure there are a lot of them. But like anything else on TV, a lot of that shit is dramified. And then it's hard for you to tell what is actually accurate or not, because anytime that there's cameras in a place, like let's look at Lockdown for a moment, like Lockdown Raw on MSNBC or Lock Up, whatever the show's called. You got to imagine when they go in there with them cameras, you've got staff all around, and they're going to make sure that prison for the most part is going to be, I don't know, maybe under control. Maybe sometimes it's not. But still, I mean, there are some accuracies with that. Even though some of it might be staged or seem staged, there are some accuracies. You see the way these dudes are living. Sometimes they put the cameras in the cell with these guys and give them the little POV, personal time with the camera to, share however they're feeling. Yes, there are definitely a lot of accuracies with shows like that. But then, some shit I'm sure is done just for, just for the ratings. I don't want to throw any shows up under the bus, but, there's that. All right. Sensationalized. Good way to put it right there, Patrick. Folks, yesterday during this storm and a few months ago, me, Rabbit, and Jellicoe, like the fucking Three Stooges or some shit, We did some fence repairs in my backyard. There was a side piece of fence that broke and fell down, and then, a side piece of fence that was leaning pretty bad, ready to fall down, and then a front piece of fence that absolutely fell down. So we went and repaired all of that. We did the concrete with the 4x4s, and everything was pretty legit. Well, during the storm yesterday, I see my side fence completely blown the fuck over, damn near about to hit my neighbor's shed. And folks, I can't stomach the thought of doing any damage to my neighbor's shed and having to deal with some sort of a home insurance, claim. So I felt like I was on I was a greenhorn on the deck of the Deadliest Catch, one of them boats. I was out there weathering the storm. I took the camera out there with me. Fuck that camera. I don't care if it's not waterproof. You need to see what I'm doing. I don't have any fucking power. What the fuck else am I going to do? Folks, this will be the most dramatic fence repair during the eye of a storm, 30-mile-an-hour wind gust. As Joe tries to find a way to save my neighbor's she shed. I didn't have anything. I didn't have a maul. I had a fucking dumbass 3-ounce fucking hammer. This is like, I would have been better suited with a damn Fisher-Price hammer, trying to drive a stake into the ground damn near sideways to try to pull the fence back. But folks, the fence has now become the mainsail of a sailing ship. There's not a lot of time before that she shed probably takes a fair blow from them 4x4 posts that I never cut down. Damn if I had only taken the time to cut those down. They're still 8 feet tall. Obviously, I didn't dig the holes deep enough when I did the concrete. I think you're supposed to go 2 feet. I don't think I even went, maybe a foot. Maybe a foot. Lockerheads, here we go. Everybody warned you, Joe. I told you, Class A contractor, OSHA certified. Don't you worry. This is only the lead up. God, I wish I had a goddamn Zoom feature right now. Do I got a fucking goddamn Zoom feature? Steve, do we got a Zoom feature for this at all? Main scene, what do we got? Do we got a goddamn Zoom feature? I can't do nothing. Steve, I'm going to need you to work on that after the show. All right. Couldn't do what I wanted to do. Folks, I didn't have nothing. Okay, I got on my straight prison survival MacGyver shit to fix this fence. Mass One says, who's Steve? Steve's just the imaginary person who's probably going to be the help around here. Sort of losing my mind. Quarantine and shit. So when I go outside to try to fix this fence, I can't even be prepared for what happens next, folks. I go and I look at the other part of fence, the front piece of the fence. That was the biggest section of fence that we repaired. All of that fell down prior, which is why we repaired it. And folks, I will be damned if I go look at this shit and all of my fence has completely blown down. Blown down. I learned a valuable lesson. When you do fence, you don't use nails, 3-inch. No nail is going to suffice. You need goddamn like 3-inch fucking screws or better, or fucking lag bolts or something. Yeah, so all the fence was blown down. The dogs can't go outside. They're pissing and shitting in the house. I'm filming, trying to clean up fucking dog dookie. It was a shit show, legitimately. But kind of figured out a way to rectify and fix the situation. So it's not a perfect fix, I'll be honest. But it survived the storm. We saved the neighbor's shed, so that happened. And then I just propped up the front piece of fence with like a fucking 2x4. So yeah, I did it. I got it fucking fixed. In the midst of the storm. Cameras rolling the entire time. So, later on in the day, I had some plans to, we filmed a video, fixed the fence a little bit. The storm passed, power came back on. Well, yesterday I had some plans to work on my bathroom at this house. Now, I don't know if I've ever told you or not about my upstairs bathroom and the renovations that I was doing. You may remember a long time ago I renovated the downstairs bathroom. Well, I probably started this project, it's a safe bet to say probably 4 months ago. Never finished it. Toilet still sitting inside the tub. And for whatever reason, yesterday I was just like, I really got to get that bathroom finished. I could justify it and say that, the reason for that was because of the flip house and a lot of my time was tied up over there. And that really is an excuse. So yesterday I go in there and I'm doing trim. Okay, trim and quarter round, that's what I need to do. And then caulk all that. And then, paint the trim, put the toilet back in. And then I got to do the plumbing for the sink, the new vanity, put the mirror up, change the light, do the backsplash over the tub. It's not a whole hell of a lot of work done that needs to get done. And yesterday I got all of the trim put in, right? Trim and quarter round. So as I'm doing this, I'm thinking to myself, and there's a reason why I'm doing this. And I guess I need to rewind and tell you guys that I went over to the flip house before I got on this. And I was looking at, of all things, the trim. Murphy, shout out to you for the host. I was looking at the trim, and then I filmed over there as well, and I don't know if we can even air that video because I know the comments are going to be, they're going to be bad. They're going to be bad. The work looks very shoddy. It's going to be bad. So I wanted to go over there and see where they were in terms of, work done because they told me, hey, look, we think we can get this thing done by the end of the week. And I was like, cool, that sounds great. So I go over there and I'm looking at this 7 1/4 or 7.5 inch baseboard, and they've only got one of the outlets notched out, but there's 3 outlets in total that need to be notched out in the living room. Damnedest thing, the suckiest part about that is no matter how we dress that up when it's done, it's going to be the first fucking thing anybody sees when they walk into the house. Oh my God. Notched out 7.5 inch trim for a goddamn outlet? That is horrible. The good news is, and I hate the way that this is going to sound, but this is the truth. We're going to stage the house when it's all said and done. And I hate to say that we're going to hide things, but we are. There's going to be an entertainment center in front of one of those outlets, probably a little chair in front of another one, and maybe a couch in front of the other one. Now, I don't want to say that I'm trying to hide this from being an eyesore, but I am. And I will tell you guys that by the time it's all said and done, I am going to make sure that I do everything in my power to clean this shit up and make it look as perfect as possible. I was talking with Dave yesterday on the phone, and I was like, one thing about this house, I want everything to be perfect. And why wouldn't you? You're paying for a service. You want that shit to be right. And I'm not tripping, okay? I don't want this to be bitching. I'm literally just having a conversation about this. Silly Willie, JB's has advice. Where's the advice at? Please give me some advice. I'm telling you there's a proper way to do it. What are you talking about? And it will look great. What are you talking about? I'm trying to show you how to do the trim around the outlets. Okay. Is that on the Facebook Messenger? JB's, you were telling me about the Facebook Messenger, so I'll check it out. If that's where you're sending that. But let me tell y'all this real quick, too. When I showed y'all that picture yesterday of the trim, right? Let me see if I can pull that up. Downloads, maybe. We don't have a lot on this computer. I could probably just go back to my emails. Nobody's sending me very many emails these days. I'm so lonely. Wow, a lot of emails, actually. Holy shit. Michael, very special shout out to you. Andrea, very special shout out to you over on the Patreon side. To everybody on the Patreon side, very special shout out to you. Your show about Jellicoe. There's an email message for Shannon. Shout out to Becky. YouTube hitting me up. Verizon taking my money. Where's this? Bingo. Let's just go ahead and download it again and look at it one fucking more time. Folks, if you're here for any specific reason, we'll probably get to that in a little bit. All right, so here we go. We're looking at this. So, bang, 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 bang. Oh, wow. I didn't know we could zoom in that far. Pretty crazy. Folks, I know this picture looks a little blurry right here. And I'll check Messenger in a minute. Hockey, shout out to you. I know this picture looks a little blurry, and I know it looks like shit in this picture because of the fact that it's blurry. Let me assure you, in real life, at 30 frames per second, 1080p, it looks just as bad. And, of course, I would learn yesterday that we got to do the quarter round. Another expense that I didn't want to have to go with, but fuck it, we got to do it. All right, I'm going to Messenger real quick. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Over on the Messenger. What y'all talking about? Joe, fuck you, you're a piece of shit. Jellicoe's my connection. What? All right. Jason, shout out to you. I'm seeing some stuff about the marijuana. I'm seeing about the Lansing thing. Thank you very much for sending me that message. Anthony, shout out to you for the kind words. I don't see any new messages. I guarantee I got to go into my filtered messages. All right, let me see what I can find. Bear with me. Messages. Show all in Messenger. Shout out to Jersey. Messenger is currently down? Oh, no. Another comment about Jellicoe. Joe, you should give Jellicoe another chance. He's got very good methamphetamine. What? You guys are terrible, man. Stop talking about that. We're going to talk about that in a little while. All right, boom. I found my filtered messages. Somebody sent me a video about something that we've already seen. Anthony over here. I'm going to hit up Anthony. Oh, I think this is the person that Rabbit was telling me about. Ooh, is this what I think it is? Wow, I didn't even know about this. Crazy shit. I'm not seeing any messages. Zach, shout out to you. Hayden, shout out to you. Andrea, shout out to you. These are from Sunday and Monday. Jesse, shout out to you. Amy, shout out to you. Yeah, I'm not seeing any new message. Where the fuck are these messages at? I mean, literally. Is it? Is it Brandon? All right, well. I'll try to check. Or I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. So anyways, getting back on track. I want to tell you guys this real quick. When I was showing you guys this picture that I can't show you enough of, Nick, shout out to you, brother. When I was showing you guys this picture, folks, Silly Willie says it's a John. All right, I'll look for it in a second. This doesn't even do justice to some other things that I saw that are disturbing and definitely going to need to be addressed. And we got to address these issues quick, fast, in a hurry. All right? Dustin, what the fuck? Yeah, it's definitely a what the fuck situation. In the back bedroom, there's trim that's been done where as the trim runs down the wall bows in a little bit. It needs to be corrected. It bows in too, I mean, it's just way too much for any type of cock filling to cover that. So now we've got to replaster that, fix that, get that right. In the closet, man, the way the trim goes, the closet kind of looks like a casket. With the way the trim goes, it don't even touch the walls. The walls is almost like, I don't know, kind of like curved. Just a lot of issues right there. But hopefully these are relatively easy fixes and it'll get squared away. I'm trying to get in there to fucking paint. I was planning on doing that today, but that may not happen until Thursday. So there's that. Dan Man says the outlet's too low. Tell that to OSHA because I could give a fuck less. That's the way the outlets were in the house. The house was built in 1945, and guess what? Anything that's code these days is grandfathered in on some old shit. The old shit's good to go. Says it won't pass inspection. We'll see. We'll see. It's an old house. There's a lot of things that aren't the way that they should be. Where the breaker box is at, I've been told it's not in the greatest area, and in a new house, it would have to be in a totally different area, but it's an old house. I don't know. Dan the Man, you're probably right. What the fuck am I talking about? So let me stop. If it doesn't pass inspection, hopefully it will. Nemo says, what's the situation with the title on the house? We did get that situation resolved. I forgot to make a video about that. I mean, it's not really a whole lot to report. The deed was not ever filed correctly. I don't know what happened with that. The deed has been sent to the city to be recorded, and then I'll get a physical copy of the title and the deed. So who knows how long that's going to take. Hopefully it's going to happen sooner than later. All right. But getting back to talking about me working on my bathroom yesterday. I think the biggest reason why I wanted to work on this bathroom was because I'm not no skilled carpenter by no stretch of the imagination, but I do try to take my time and make the shit right. Sometimes I got to cut things 2 and 3 times. And I definitely had to do that with some of that trim and baseboard or that quarter round and baseboard. But I got that shit in there right. You know, and it looks good. It's the way that it needs to be. And I think to myself, I'm like, damn, I mean, this is only a bathroom. It's in a newer house. But I could have done that over at that house. I just want the shit to be right. That's it. I just want the shit to be right. Shout out to everybody up in here. All right. Sam, thank you very much for the kind words. Death for days. Shout out to you, Rhonda. What's going on with you? If it doesn't pass inspection, then his contractor will have to fix it for free. Yeah, let's hope. Here's the hoping, right? All right. Look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't really want to do it. And I know I've been giving this dude a lot of shit, right? Jellicoe. I don't really want to make no video about this situation. And there's really no need to make a video about this situation just yet. I mean, I guess there could be. There's always a reason. You know, anything could be a reason, right? And I need to say this too, right? Like I don't hate this guy. I don't hate him. What he has done, you know, he put himself in a situation where he's got this bad charge. And that's that. That's his situation. That's not my situation. But however, that causes a reason for there definitely needing to be separation. Some people say I should give this guy another chance. How? Why? Like, there's no excuse for this. You know? And I'm not going to sit here and try to make me the good guy, him the bad guy, or nothing like that. I've done that enough. You know? He is a bad guy. He's a fucking drug dealer. Okay? If you don't believe that, just look it up, goddammit. Or at least that's what the paper says. Right? And there's a lot of things that I could address in relation to everything. His latest video, whatever, you know. But I don't really care. I'm writing music again. I'm writing a song, complete fucking mockery of this man and his situation and doing drugs and selling drugs and all that shit. And you know what? I don't give a fuck how it sounds. I don't care if people are like, Joe, you're insensitive to the situation. How am I insensitive to the situation? You know what I'm doing? I'm going to make you feel like a fucking dumbass for putting yourself in the situation. And maybe it'll cause other people to think twice before they put themselves in a situation. And trust me, I could definitely be the good guy in this situation. I am the good guy. I've done what I needed to do. And sometimes doing what you need to do is not the thing that people are going to agree with. And I don't give a fuck, okay? Alpha male status, making the hard decision. If something's got to change and somebody's got to go, that's what's got to happen. After Prison Show ain't about that type of shit, all right? I might laugh and joke and make fun of people and make fun of things, but guess what? That's just my way of doing things. Overall, you guys know what I stand for. Overall, ain't one motherfucking person can sit here and say that they wonder about what Joe does. Does Joe get high? And couldn't one motherfucking person ever get on the internet and say anything different about Joe either doing drugs or being involved in illegal activity? And sometimes that's not the cool thing. You know what I mean? We've got 6ix9ine making it cool to snitch. We've got, all these rappers out here that pop pills and Molly and, Barracuda pills up their assholes. And, that's the thing to do. It's 2020 now. And of course, there could be an excuse, a reason. Why? Maybe that's a question a lot of people are asking. Why? How could this happen? I don't want to go no deeper with that. Because if I do, then I'm definitely the good guy. But I will say this. I got two things I want to address real quick. One is this. First of all, I was made aware of, something that Jellicoe had posted about, and a lot of people were posting saying that, Joe had no right to put you out there, had no right to cut you off. He's wrong for that. That's not how you handle things in the street. He ain't got no street smarts. I got a lot of goddamn street smarts. And I'm not in the streets. So take it how you want to take. I'm not in the streets. I'm a motherfucking businessman. My spirit animal's Ty Lopez. I'm just being real. Have you seen that dude lately? That dude is a monster. I need to get back in the gym. But I was made aware of something that he said because a lot of people were, certain people were sticking up for the man, and who cares? People are going to pick sides no matter how a situation goes. You're a Blood, you're a Crip, you're a Trump, you're a Biden, you're a goddamn Jellicoe or a Joe, an after prison show, or a Making a Difference. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But this man would say something along the lines of, I attempted to destroy his reputation, right? And I don't like that. Yes, I put him out there, blasted him to the fullest, as he rightfully deserved to be. But don't sit here and say that I did anything to destroy your reputation when you went to go pick those fucking car parts up that you had been doing for some time. Dog, your reputation was going out the window right there. How the fuck are we going to play victim here? Where's the violin track at? Hard times. Coronavirus. I needed some money. Well, you could have came and asked me for money. I'm always giving fucking money away. I'm like goddamn undercover boss in this bitch. But don't let me be the good guy too much here. You know what I mean? So there was one thing right there that I didn't, like, but neither here nor there. Feel the way you want to feel. Feel the way you want to feel. But I need to share something with you. And I don't care how this sounds. I will not, and I mean, it's kind of too late. And, I do not want this to happen. I do not want this to happen. And I can't really control if this happens or not. But obviously, with the fact that I've cut ties, we've cut ties, and when I say we, I'm not expecting all of you guys to be on my side. Some of you may disagree with the way that I feel, and that's okay. All right? I'm not mad at anybody who has anything to say about the way that I handled the situation. I respect it. All right? But I handled the situation the way that I thought was the way that I needed to handle the situation. Can you imagine? Let me just throw this fucking Hail Mary pass down the fucking field in the XFL bankruptcy chapter 11. That's sad as fuck. Let me just throw this Hail Mary down the field real quick and see if anybody catches it, right? Can you imagine if we handled the situation differently? I was made aware of what happened. Fuck. And anytime I'm made aware of a situation where I know that it's only a matter of time before the whole world finds out, there has to be a next step. What do we do next? I chose to go the route that I did, and I don't regret that. Saddened by the fact that I'm, losing a friend in the mix, but whatever. Not everything is meant to be. But let's just say for a moment, we tried to pity party this situation. Violin tracks, explain it. Something happened. What happened? What do you think that reaction would have been? What do you think that reaction would have been? Joe? I mean, pretty much what the reactions are on a lot of things these days. You need to cut ties with these people. You surround yourself with addicts, yada, yada, People still feel that way about Rabbit. And guess what? They can feel that way. Okay? There has been some stumbles along the road. Nemo says 200K plus views. Yeah, probably. But who cares? Fuck all that. You know what I mean? There ain't no justifying it in my mind. Ain't no justifying it. Because it's a train wreck waiting to happen. And I've always been about certain things. Sobriety, staying the track. And I've handled things bad in the past. I have definitely handled things bad in the past. Cutting people off immediately, having a one-strike policy. If you're fucking up, you're done. And I've tried to adjust that a little bit for certain cases. And, I've realized this. There was a point in time, and I don't remember what that point in time was, but maybe a couple of years ago or maybe even less than that, where, we felt like we could help people. We're going to save motherfuckers' lives. We're going to get these motherfuckers off of drugs. We're going to help them see the light to clean themselves up. And, I can think of one case that comes to mind specifically, and it was Brad. You guys probably don't even remember Brad, kicked out for being gay, holding up the sign on the side of the street. His fucking mother reached out to me during that time. Told me he was a liar. Told me he's not gay. He wasn't kicked out. He's a fucking heroin addict. He disowned 2 kids he's got. So we went and confronted Brad with this information once we learned this. We felt bad for him reading the sign. And I wanted to help this kid. I made it my mission. Yo, whatever we got to do. I don't give a fuck if we got to abduct this dude. We going to help him. We going to help him see the light. And it was that situation and a lot of other situations, personal situations, things that I've never even told you guys about, family situations. Nothing dealing with me, but definitely family situations where I realized, you cannot fucking help anybody who don't want to help themselves. If a person doesn't, and it's so cliche to say that, if a person don't want to help themselves, what the fuck are you going to do? So, with that, we evolved. Okay, well, fuck it. If we can't save anybody's life and we're not willing to catch an abduction charge in an effort to do so, we share the stories. And maybe even attempt to put people to work. And you guys have seen how that's, worked out. We shared stories. Look at Richie. Richie's locked up. Richie comes home in August. Actively using meth. I didn't give a fuck. I wasn't trying to fucking save him. Hey, just share your story. This is Joe Exotic. The camera's rolling and you're the star. Make it happen. You talk. Tell people how you're functioning. And in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, 1, this is going to get some fucking views. They sold their baby for drugs. What? And then 2, I'm thinking, and I'm just being real with you. I don't, whatever it is. And 2, I'm thinking to myself, well, Jesus fucking Christ, if we can't save anybody and we're no superheroes, nobody's got the freaking, the perfect solution to anybody's problems or everybody's problems. Well, fuck it. Maybe this person's story helps somebody else out. Cliche to say, but it has. Some of these stories have definitely helped other people out. Think about the video we did a long time ago, The Life of a Drug Addict. You can't even imagine how many people reached out and said, yo, it's because of this girl's story right here that I see that I am living the exact same way and I got to change my life. So many people reached out. And that's cool. You know what I mean? That's cool to see that something that you're creating is like reaching people. So with all of this that we do, okay, and how I've, sometimes I'm an asshole. Sometimes I do things that people don't like. And a lot of times I am wrong. But one thing has always remained true. I'm always trying to do the right thing. And I get it. My business is fucking stupid. I'm the worst business person that there is in the world. And you know what? How do you know that I don't just do this to get y'all hot and bothered and triggered? I'm not going to say I'm smart for real, but, if it don't work, it don't work. Guess what? One thing about it, it's gonna get views. It might not make no fucking revenue, but it'll get some views. Do you think it honestly matters how this fucking house turns out? I mean, to me it does. I've got almost 100K tied up into this thing. But motherfuckers want to see this thing goddamn fail. Let me tell you this. What do you think would perform better? Us completing the house or the house absolutely just not working out? I don't want to see that happen. I can't afford to see that happen. But if it did happen, well, there's that. I've been talking about a lot of different things, but what I'm really trying to say here is this. Look, I've made mistakes. I've tried to adjust my beliefs and my ways of handling situations. Sometimes I've handled things wrong. Sometimes I've handled things better than wrong. But in this particular case with this particular person, with Jellicoe, I can't do nothing. All I can do is just separate myself from that and keep it 100 with you at the same fucking time. If you feel sorry for him, that's your prerogative. If you feel sorry for him, that's your prerogative. If you think that I handled it wrong, you can feel that way. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm really not trying to make a video where I really go in depth. Because I'm going to tell you like this. I see through the bullshit. And I've slowly but surely told you guys a couple of things. Making a difference. We're all about the positivity. We're not worried about the other guy or what other people are doing. We're going to do our own thing with our own people and this and that. But yet, you want to try to use After Prison Show as a bouncing board for that. And I'm not going to let that happen. And what I mean by that is what I'm getting ready to share with you. There's not a whole lot that you can say about me. Joe's an asshole. Okay. I busted my ass for this man. I busted my ass right beside you. So, spare me the crocodile tears here. Okay. Always paid my way. And maybe you think that I never paid you enough. Well, you know what? To some people, you can't never pay them enough. To some people, their time is priceless. But to some people, too, everybody wants more. They always want more, right? I have made a couple of requests, I guess is the best way to say it. And I can't say for certain if those requests will be honored. I know there are some people who have respected the request that I have made. But what I'm getting ready to share with you might be, you might not agree with this. But I have told the close circle of After Prison Show, do not, and I repeat, do not fuck with Jellicoe. Okay? And you know what's funny? Everybody I had this conversation with, Jellicoe has reached out too, right? It's funny, but just bear with me. I told everybody, I said, do not fuck with Jellicoe, okay? This is a situation you don't want to get in the middle of. This is a situation that could get kind of messy in terms of, some drama, which I don't want to see happen. But I also don't want to see you get wrapped up and people get the wrong idea about this. Because let me tell you why this man is reaching out to you. As he's on his prima donna bullshit with his little cocaine glasses on. You think he cares about you? Do you think he wants to, hang out or put you to work or try to help you make some money? Fuck no, he don't. He'll say that he does. He might even do something on camera, hand you a fucking 20, maybe a goddamn catalytic converter at the same time. But what I'm telling you is, If you go fuck with this man, all he's trying to do is use you for the views. He's trying to use you for the views. Who does he think he is? You know what I mean? And what are you going to look like if you go do a goddamn video with this man? And for the most part, people have respected that. You know what I mean? But I think it's funny because one of the people that I had this conversation with was Rabbit, right? I'll tell you that. It's Rabbit. And I cannot tell you how hard Jellicoe is going after Rabbit right now. He's going after him pretty tough. Now, in his particular case, there's even more reason that I've got that I don't want Rabbit fucking with this man. And I've been talking to Rabbit about this. I've been talking to him. Sunday, we were burning shit all day. I was like, Rabbit, if you go fuck with this man, don't do that. It's going to be a very bad look. It's a circle that you don't need to be around, yada, yada. I don't want you to do it. Don't get wrapped up in this. And, he tells me, Jellicoe has reached out, offered him the world. I know some of what, Jellicoe is attempting to try to do. I don't know how true it is or not, nor do I really give a fuck. But if I feel any type of way about the situation, then I will address the situation better than Jose Baez's closing remarks in the Casey Anthony fucking trial. And you know how that worked out. Not guilty. You do not want to fuck with this. Don't try to compare yourself to After Prison Show. Don't try to paint yourself as some sort of an innocent fucking saint. We're making a difference. Wash your hands. Wear your face mask. I mean, what the fuck are we talking about here? Are we all supposed to just forget what the reality of the situation is? I was going some. Oh, yeah. So anyways, I'm having this conversation with Rabbit. I'm telling him, don't fuck with this man. Don't fuck with him. He's a train wreck waiting to happen. And Nemo, that was nice, right? What's funny is, I saw Jellicoe's video yesterday, and nothing against that video doing the methamphetamine slide. Whatever. But I think it's funny how he throws in Rabbit's name. Yeah, Rabbit gave me, my good friend Rabbit. My good friend Rabbit gave me a good piece. So that's all I got to say about the situation. Don't say that I tried to go after you, your character. You did that to yourself. And don't try to associate anybody from After Prison Show with, what you're doing. So, good luck. There's that. Ugh. Anyways, today, what the fuck are we doing? Oh, yeah, I get to go see my homeboy Dave, man. Damn it, man. That's going to be good. I get to go see Dave. I get to do a little bit of work. It's going to be a good day. We got a good video in the Bammer about the... we got a good video in the Bammer about the riot that took place in Kansas last Thursday. 150 prisoners involved in that situation. We talked about that on the Bobo on Friday. I even used a little clip from the Bobo when we were talking about that in the video. And if you take the time to check out the video, check out the difference between the Bobo and the video. And not only in terms of, I guess, cussing, but in terms of the quality. I truly feel like the Bobo quality, and maybe it was because of the video that we had to use for the reaction. I don't know. The Bobo just seemed like a hell of a lot better. So there's that. Folks, damn, we made it through the end of this thing and we didn't lose power. Brian says your life is like the Ozarks. Who would I be in the Ozarks? Am I Ben? I think I would probably be Ben. I'd like to be Marty, but I'm probably Ben. I also watched the final episode of The Tiger King. I thought that shit was fucking trash. Not the final episode of the regular season, but the bonus episode they included. I thought that was kind of stupid. Yeah, Jersey, if you ain't seen Ozarks, Jesus Christ, you're missing out. And I couldn't even watch the whole thing. I don't know what the fuck we ended up watching last night. Oh, yeah, we started watching a movie called The Score. It's an old 2001 Robert De Niro and Edward Norton safe robbery movie. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Kind of old, but there's that. Brian says I would be Ben for sure. And the homeless man beside the gun store. Just can't catch a break. He can't catch a break. He's like Jellicoe's video. This shit looks super fake. But, he's trying to dance and act like he doesn't got those methamphetamine shakes. Folks, I was right. Let me share two things before I wrap this up. Before I did the Bobo this morning, I was singing. And I've been doing a lot of singing. I might fancy myself as the next, God, I can't use that dude's name. Can't use his name. You know those YouTubers who do like the lip sync videos or the cover songs? I think I'm going there. I think I'm going there. I don't think that I sing well, but I think that I sing okay enough to pull it off. And then I can kind of write shit that's pretty fucking funny and will make you, if I got a diss track, it's going to put you in therapy or prison. One of the two, but I'm trying to tell you, I'm fucking good at that shit. I'm good at that shit. And like the whole meth song that I'm writing, it's called Meth Made Me Shark. I got a Kit Kat, but there ain't no ad revenue on that. I don't know why people even waste their fucking time on that shit. People act like they got careers up there. They ain't getting paid for that shit unless you're getting sponsorship deals, but Jesus Christ. Damn it. I'm so tired of this song. I want a new song. I need a new song. Do I need a new song? I'm like Ben from the Ozarks. Steve the Rican said the whole season was trash. What was trash? Tiger King or Ozarks? Because if you're talking about the Ozarks, one time for the one time. Also, before I get into this, I've got something else that I'm going to attempt to do. And that is, I'm going to do Bob Ross videos, but I'm going to be drawing caricatures of mugshots. I'm going to test that theory out. I think it's going to land pretty good. And I haven't drawn in a long time, so I need to brush up on my art skills. But can you imagine me drawing caricatures of some of the craziest fucking mugshots? And then making up little stories about those trees. There's a happy little tree right there. It's probably a happy little meth rock that got him in this mugshot in the first place. Nemo don't want to hear the song. Patrick's been naughty. But my mind is a genius. I'm like Ben from the Ozarks. Silly Willy, take care. Here's our farewell song. I haven't sang this today, so I don't know how this is going to come out. Meth made me short. Codename car parts. Burns on my lips. And needle marks. I need a little more. Call the dope man when I'm ready to score. Oh wait, that's me. Methamphetamine. Oh, that methamphetamine. And I can't make you believe anymore. And I can't make you believe that it was really car parts. I've got car parts, and that meth hits the mark. Them car parts. I fucked it up. I need a little more. I call the dope man when I'm ready to score. Oh, wait, that's me. Methamphetamine. Who sings the original Bonnie Raitt? Bonnie Raitt. And I can't make you. So is it better when I whisper it? Is it better when I'm country? Is it better when I'm... I don't know. Let's see if we could just freestyle this one. And just do something totally fucking different off the top of the head. I don't know. Happy Easter, y'all. Got them cocaine shades on. You'll never see my eyes. Super dilated. I can't do it. You'll never see my eyes. Oh, God. Why are your pupils the size of pancakes? I don't know. All right, folks. Guaranteed, hands down, that fucker will never wear sunglasses in another video. Got to go ahead and wrap up the Bobo. Is he trying to look like me? I wear sunglasses every video, but you don't got to worry about my eyes. I don't know. Get your lighters up. If you're on quarantine.
Gun run.
Just like me. Catalytic converters. Got some meth in the burner. Oh, boy. Crazy shit. Hey, folks, have a great day. Thank you so much for rocking with the Bobo. Shout out to you guys for helping us reach the sub goal. We're hitting the sub goal almost every single day. And I'm going to look forward to bringing you guys this great video. Going to see my homeboy Dave. You know, Dave be writing, too. Can you imagine if we hit like a goddamn, like a Florida Georgia line joint? Oh, body like a backhoe? We might need to rework that a little bit for the current events. Oh, God. It's going to be good, folks. I can see us doing big things. Whether it's going to be, we're getting like them Summit 1G emotes going on right now. Keep them coming. Yeah. Who needs a fucking video game when you're doing karaoke on Twitch? Meth makes me short. Code name car parts. Burns on his lips. And needle marks. He needs a little more. Good shit, boy. I can see it. Short, yeah, exactly. Like when you fart and shit at the same time. You know that feeling when you call a dope man and he picks up. Your fucking stomach hits the goddamn nollie flip. Oh, you answered. And you're straight? I'm on the way. Boy, I said that man's stomach hit the nollie flip. Why am I not rapping? I could be way better than your favorite rapper, whoever that might be. Bubbling guts. Got the pipe in the clutch. Good shit. All right, folks, have a great day. Thank you so much for rocking with the Bobo. This shit was great. I look forward to talking with you guys again later. And until then, have a great one. Today's Tuesday. We're halfway through, almost at hump day. And we're going to get through this week, man. Hopefully quarantine's about to be over with. I heard through the prison grapevine, inmate.com, that change is coming down the pike. Hopefully that's a good thing. Have a great one, folks. Talk with you later. Until then, peace.